Welcome to Worldwide Sports News, everyone. I'm your host, Matt, and let's get right into the news. So our first story today is the possibility that Dwayne Wade leaves the Miami Heat and signs with the Cleveland Cavaliers or another team. Recent reports are if that Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat cannot come to an agreement on a contract extension, that there is a high possibility that he joins LeBron James with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brian Windhorst, ESPN NBA analyst, sees it a little bit differently, though, and says that there's a 0% chance that Wade goes to the Cavaliers, and he simply believes that Wade is just being the smart businessman that he is, and he's putting pressure on the Heat organization to give him the bigger contract that he wants. However, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith sees it a little bit differently, and I quote, "Things are not going great with Dwayne and the Miami Heat right now. And we are actually hearing that the Miami Heat may actually decide to actually just let him walk. And if that happens, it's possible he will end up in Cleveland. There are talks that he might end up somewhere else, and the Lakers are a possibility because Dwayne Wade did recently have lunch with Kobe Bryant. Here is Stephen A. Smith's take on that, and I quote, "Dwayne Wade doesn't want to go to Cleveland as a primary option. There are other things he's entertaining. He sat down and had lunch with Kobe Bryant. He talked to a few other guys, but Cleveland is a 50-50 proposition because LeBron has let him know, look, if it doesn't work out in Miami, I will make sure there's a spot for you here." Also, Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade's wife, favorited a tweet on Twitter that might give us a little bit of a hint of what Wade might do. Someone tweeted her basically asking something along the lines of, if Dwayne Wade goes to Cleveland, what do you think, basically? And she favorited the tweet. Also in the news, there are rumblings that even though it's unlikely, David Blatt could be let go by the Cleveland Cavaliers despite them making it to the finals this year. Also in the news, Bryce Harper injured again during a great season. Harper left last Thursday's game with a hamstring injury he sustained while he was making a throw in right field. And now on to golf and the U.S. Open. Henrik Stenson and Dustin Johnson are a couple notable players at the top of the leaderboard. So far, they're shooting 5 under for the day. And Tiger Woods, as I'm writing this, is 10 over par in his opening round so far. Now here's something I like to do, which is to show a few tweets on Twitter about some of the recent news that's been happening in the sports world. First up on Twitter, David Benjamin says, "Will Pat Riley give Dwayne Wade the money he was promised, or will he screw him? We shall see." And also, Derek Swinderman says, "Come to Cleveland, please. #DWade." Also, Will Hickman weighs in on the Tiger Woods struggling and says, "How's life treating you now that you have most weekends free? #Tiger Woods." And Declan Longerin tweeted out, "I've always wanted to be able to play golf like Tiger Woods, and now he's making my dream come true." That's a pretty low blow right there. And lastly, a tweet about the Bryce Harper injury situation. P. Edmund Fischetti says, "Nobody recovers quickly from a hamstring injury, including Bryce Harper. Nats in big, big, big trouble. Miracles do happen. Let's hope." Here's my take on today's news. I think Dwayne Wade is just being the smart businessman that he is, and he's leveraging the Heat to get the most money he can, because let's be honest here, he's got the rings. Why does he need to go to Cleveland? And it's Cleveland. Who wants to live in Cleveland over Miami anyways? Also, I think David Blatt's a great guy who's had a ton of success internationally, but he should have never been hired to be the Cavs coach. If they knew they had a chance to get LeBron in free agency, they should have waited and let LeBron help pick the coach himself. And as far as the Bryce Harper injury situation goes, Bryce, I'm pulling for you, man. Get better soon. And lastly, let's find Tiger Woods a couple more girls he can date again, because, man, this guy is losing it, and he's losing it fast. Well, that is the news for today, you guys. Again, my name is Matt, and I will talk to you all very soon.